South African President Jacob Zuma is in Nigeria for a two-day state visit. President Zuma arrived in Abuja on Monday at the invitation of his Nigerian counterpart, President Muhammadu Buhari. President Zuma will hold talks with President Buhari and meet with the Nigerian Senate President Bukola Saraki. A number of key issues will be on the agenda, ranging from political and economic between the continent's two biggest economies. Analysts say Zuma's visit underpins a fresh commitment to historically cordial ties. South Africa and Nigeria have had reticent bilateral political and economic relations in recent years. Let's get more now on the bilateral visit, and Sophia Adengo is standing by for us in Abuja. Sophia, what are Nigeria's expectations, though, from this visit by President Zuma?
Well, President Zuma arrived late last evening, and he was received by various officials from the business and political community. Notably was a former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, who received President Zuma and his delegation. And, you know, what's been interesting is the expectation was best put forward by Nigeria's Foreign Affairs Minister, Geoffrey Onyema, who says that indeed the relationship was a brotherly relationship, according to his words, and that this relationship had experienced tension in the recent years, and that perhaps this visit would help calm those tensions and return a relationship that otherwise had been close and cordial as it has been experienced historically. It's also the expectation from many of the business community here in Nigeria for Nigerians doing business in South Africa that perhaps this meeting would help open up the markets in South Africa and vice versa, because South Africa, as you know, operates large, companies here in Nigeria, from telecommunications to banking, tourism and aviation. And it's hoped that not only along the lines of politics and political, dialogue will be had here, but also that the elevation of these two economies and how both economies can intersect in terms of growing their markets and promoting intertrade.
Well, Sophia, this visit, though, does have both a political and economic undertones here, and Nigeria being Africa's largest economy and South Africa, Africa's most advanced economy. What are we expecting, though, from President Zuma's itinerary during this two-day visit?
Well, for starters, President Jacob Zuma did not wait for his arrival to advance the dialogue here in Nigeria. Yesterday, it was notable to the press and to the general public that the defense minister from South Africa and also Nigeria's chief of staff met and discussed issues along the lines of security and security cooperation. South Africa, reiterating that it's walking in lockstep with the Nigerian authorities in trying to crack down on terror and terror activities. Those talks are advancing today, with President Zuma, speaking with President Muhammadu Buhari at the State House in an official capacity. And later on, President Zuma will be advancing to the National Assembly, where he'll be addressing not only the National Assembly, but speaking very closely with the, National Assembly President Bukola Saraki. Later on, those talks will advance to the business community, the South Africa-Nigeria Commission that was formed, and how that is functioning in terms of bridging the gap between the two countries. And it's interesting to note that President Jacob Zuma is taking a keen interest in addressing that forum. So that is the outlook and the itinerary that we know so far, Beatrice.
All right, Sophia Adengo for us there in Abuja.